cochlear implants, and
Yeah.
they highlighted a local boy here.
Yes.
Actually, he's a young man. He's in his 20s.
Yes.
Right? So he has 2 implants. He has a cochlear implant, and then a few years later, he got another one, so now he has 2. And he was saying how, at first he was a little bit afraid, but he tried it out, and he was amazed at how well he could hear. It's kind of like surround sound. That's how he used to describe it.
Yeah. It is.
He was born without hearing since he was 4, so this is a big deal for him.
It is a big deal. And for a lot of people who are hearing impaired, I think it brings them a lot of hope. We take so many of the sounds that we hear for granted, and what he said, the first sound he recognized was crickets.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just not something you think about. And what I found interesting is the science behind it. It's not like a hearing aid. It actually translates the brain waves into sounds that you can recognize. It bypasses where you would normally hear.
Let's actually hear what he had to say as far as how his life changed. Because
my life is a lot better than it was before. I'm trying to work on using the cell phone or using the phone in general because that's a little bit tougher. Also, I did what I could not have done before was operating a microphone. I was videotaping a football game through a live production, and I was using a headset, and they gave me commands through the headset. I would not imagine doing that before, but I did that. It was just an amazing experience.
That is so cool because oftentimes we really do take things for granted, and just listening to him speak, you're reminded of all of the things we're fortunate enough to have. He said he's enjoying listening to music, and it's kind of tough listening to the cell phone. He's adapting to that, but that's a great story.
And can you imagine if you could turn the cell phone off just for 5 minutes?
No, that would be really nice. Okay, and the other cool article that you have, we have a lot of cool articles in here. Of course, perimenopause, and I was a little scared because I was reading about this today going, oh my God, this is me. It starts in your